Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm coming to you live from Melbourne, Florida, in our headquarters. Don't forget, we have our silver play button. So I'm here to talk about the easiest contract to win. I want to make sure you can hear me. If you don't have a copy already, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Please keep in mind that I am going to personally message those of you who said you want to have a signed copy of the book. So I want you to know that I will personally message you in the comments on YouTube. So be prepared. You're going to need to be able to share your contact information with us. What's up, Vandros? I want to make sure you can hear me. So be prepared to share your contact information and to include a screenshot. So I love and adore each and every one of you here today. So if you don't have a copy, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com, or on Amazon. So let's get into it. Great. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? I love and adore you all. The #1 followed channel in government contracting because of each and every one of you here. This is because of each and every one of you here. I know, Derek. Don't worry, I'm back. Forces try to take me down, but we're not here for that, okay? We're not here for the forces that try to take me down. We're here for each and every one of you. That's why we're here. Various types of opportunities to get is religious. Now, I'm doing some sharing of the screen. There may be a little delay. So I don't want anyone here to freak out. Okay. So we all are good on that. If you all are good, please type good in the comments. Type good in the chat. As you're typing good, we may have a little bit of a delay, especially if you're watching the replay. What I want to say to each and every one of you, I want to express my gratitude, my gratitude, my gratitude. Not only for the play button, but you don't give up. And I appreciate that because I've been going through some stuff. And although I use manifestation and leaned into spirit and God for the play button and other things in my life, I was not in a good place, y'all. I was not in a good place. And, you know, people come for you, especially those you least expect. So that's why today we're talking about light. For those of you who may not know, my name is Dr. Kizzy Parks. I have over $50 million in federal government contracts. The federal government purchases religious services. You can see I'm not signed in. You go to sam.gov, advanced search, and then you type in 813110. I'm going to put it here too. Thank you, Derek. My class loves all your videos, especially the ones on proposals. You have changed lives in prison. You are the light that you see in the world. Well, thank you so much. Hold on one second. I'm going to take a photo of that. Let me get all my stuff out. Okay. That's amazing. That's so amazing. Okay. Let's get into this. I don't want to cry too much, y'all. It's definitely one of those days of crying. Whew. So, 813110. The federal government, they purchase a ton, y'all with me? A ton of religious opportunities. Thank you, Derek. And so what does this mean? And why is this so easy? You can see here that there are 16 different opportunities. Now, a couple of them have been awarded or what may have you. And you may say, but Kizzy, there's something here from 2020 and 2019. Well, guess what? Let me show you what you do. You go to dates, next 3 months, and there's going to be a handful. There's 4. Now, before you say, Kizzy, there's 4, can I really win one of these? Yes, you can easily win one of these because most people are bidding on janitorial and snow removal and things that seem easy. That's what most people are doing. In this world of government contracting, the more you bid on things that take a lot of money, that are very unusual or that are difficult, or it requires that you do something outside of the United States, you won't have that much competition, y'all. You won't. I forgot to add one of my favorite nail files here. You won't. Thank you, Wandala. Yes, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, y'all. Please do. Okay? So in sum, the federal government, they are seeking chapel services in Mississippi, in Terre Haute, Life Connection Program, Islamic Spiritual Guide, Roman Catholic Priest Services, Chapel Support Services. They're looking for a person or persons to provide these services. You can 1099, you can have them as an employee. It all varies on what's going on with the opportunity. So let's take a look at one of them. Let's take a look at the Department of the Air Force. We have had chapel-related contracts since around, I think, 2017, 2018. And right now we have a handful of employees in Hawaii, Georgia. What's up, Sapphire? I'm so glad you guys are here. And so what I like about these opportunities is it provides a bit of money every month. On average, a side hustle on the high end makes $900 a month. One of these will make you a few hundred a month. It could be $300, it could be $1,200. Just by you providing a person to support the chapel. You don't even, all you need is whatever's required in your state. You just need a cage code. You don't need a particular business license. You don't have to be Catholic or Muslim or Protestant. You just have to find the person. So we're going to take a look at this, okay, y'all? Let me make sure everybody can see this. Okay, terrific. Now, hey, do you need a set aside? No, because you should already be a small business. Do you need a website? No. Do you need a fancy email? No. What do you need? Okay. So it looks like somebody protested this. So this one might be a little messy. Okay. This one's a little messy. So guess what we're going to do? Because I'm not here to give you the perfect opportunity. I'm here to give you the real life. So we're not going to bid on this one, but we're going to take a look. Okay, we're going to look at a different one because that one's a little messy. When something's been protested, it's somebody's questioning something about it. They're going to make changes, and it's just not worth it. This one right here is a sources sought in the prison. So what they're trying to do is to identify who may be able to provide these services. That's why you don't see a set aside next to it, because they're asking, hey, who can do this in Terre Haute? It's 12 months with 4 12-month option. So you could make hundreds of dollars, maybe $1,000 a month by having somebody work there. And typically these are part-time positions. You just have to be in SAM. Let me make sure you can see the attachment. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to share the attachment with you. When you're in the space of government contracting, it's very important that you have access to PDF or something where you can review PDFs. It's really important that you have this, okay? So you can see here the bureaus of prison, they're trying to find out who out there can provide Islamic spiritual guide services. So you may say, well, Kizzy, I don't even know where to begin. The same place you begin when you're looking up people. Google. Look up imams. Maybe you have a friend who is a Muslim. Ask your friend. I mean, I'm being very serious. Because typically these positions are part-time. So it looks like you're probably going to have to complete this form. So yes, you're small. Yes, we can do it as a prime. Is your business or employee certified to practice in Indiana? Yes, I would say yes. If you're small, what level of subcontracting? It says if any, you would have to do at least 50%. Put the percentage, because you're going to manage this work. I would say you're probably doing 60. Which type of form does your business use to report income? Number 5 is an interesting question. I want to make sure y'all can still see number 5. Okay. Number 5, I would say I would click both. Number 6, if that applies for us, it's WOSB. If you're on a GSA schedule, write it there. The reason they're asking you number 7 is to determine if there's a faster, easier way to get to you. For number 8, put 5. For number 9, okay. For number 9, I would look into this. Number 10, I would say yes, because they're dealing with chapel and at a prison. I would say yes for 11. 12, yes. For 13, I would say 15 days. 7, 10, or 15. 14, yes. For number 15, I'd put 7. 16, no, unless the person you found that can do this has. 17, you should be a corporation. One of these, corp or LLC. You know what's interesting is they did not ask if you're a sole proprietor. I don't know why they didn't, but they didn't. Then they're asking for your contact information, and this is due October 22nd. Does this make sense so far? Does this make sense so far? I shared. Roger, I'm so glad that you're here. Y'all, listen, Roger Wakefield is the man for plumbing. We're in the same YouTube coaching program. If you need a plumber, you're trying to middleman plumber, subcontract plumber, you're interested in plumbing, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button for Roger Wakefield. He's in the chat. So here in sum is what they're looking for this opportunity. They are trying to determine who out there can provide these services to the Bureau of Prison. So you will find a human being to provide the services, and this human being, I love you so much, Roger. I love you. will have to go to the prison to provide the services. And don't forget, because of y'all, we got our silver play button. Even here in my headquarters in Melbourne, that's an old team picture. Bam. And don't forget, just because there's not a lion behind me, go Lions. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're winning the Super Bowl. And don't forget, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com, abundance, love, and light. Yeah, Roger Wakefield. He's up in the chat. Don't play with us over here. Don't play. That's right, Amp. Okay, y'all. Oh, look at that. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing, Aunt. He's a really good supporter of me, and just Roger Wakefield's an amazing human being. So, why is this the easiest? Because you may be like, dang, that's a lot of questions. Because most people are not going to do it. They're not. They're going to say, oh, well, isn't there something easier? And in this space of government contracting, you want to bid on opportunities that have a large cost, because most people can't afford it. I get messages all the time. Hey, Kizzy, I won a contract. I have to give it back. Hey, Kizzy, can I borrow $250,000? Hey, Kizzy, I need somebody to give me money for this. I mean, it's really nice. It's very sweet. You think of me to borrow money from. I don't know why you don't think of me like, Kizzy, I want to give you a Birkin bag. Where is that? A religious one in the prison. No, they do. They do. And I'm not kidding. I've had bigger numbers that people ask me to borrow. And I get it, but this is not the United Banks of Kizzy Parks and I just hand out money. Derek, I don't know how to if you email me and tell me how to give you books, we'll get books sent to you. I have no idea. Okay? So send me an email and just tell me like how I mean, I'm being serious. I have no idea. I mean, I've had family members who have served time in correctional institutions. I have never mailed anything nor visited one. I'm just saying, I just don't know the protocol. You tell me the protocol, I have no problem donating books to your government contracting class. And so, so when it comes to this space, I bet you no more than 7 companies, I think 10 on the high end, will respond to the opportunity. I'll quickly share my screen so you can see what I'm referring to. No more than 10 will respond to this. This is an opportunity where the person's going to work a few hours a week. You can easily make a few $100s a month on this one opportunity. More than likely, y'all ready for what I'm about to tell you? If you're ready for what I'm about to tell you, type ready. More than likely, this person is already there. They're probably on a contract right now. Thank you for your participation, y'all. There are government contracting lending agencies. It's just some people don't qualify. Because what happens is there's so much noise. And I get it. I had somebody come for me recently, had me all messed up. I wasn't online. And oh my, y'all don't even know. There was a lot going on over here. A lot going on. And so, and I'll go back to this here in a second. So what tends to happen is people think, oh, well, I saw a video on TikTok or I saw something and it said I got to work on my business credit. And people don't realize that you are your business credit. Yes, there are programs out there that can help improve your credit, but your business credit, your credit is based on you. That's why they tend to ask for your social security number. Okay, y'all. So some people don't qualify. So JJ, there's no program. You got to go to a lender, a bank, a hard lender, whatever. You got to go and look for lenders. Excuse me. And depending on how fast you need the money, they may charge 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. And then what happens is most people don't account for that in their pricing. Excuse me. And then that's why they say, I had to give it back. I have this whole thread on my phone. Dr. Parks, I won this opportunity, but I didn't want to take out debt. I just gave it back. It's not a pet. These are not pets. Wesley, let me just say this. I hired a company, they will remain nameless, because many people have the same question. Now that you've been registered, now you got a cage code, you get all these influx of advertisements. Hey, I can get you a contract. Hey, I can get you a no bid contract, which is all BS. So I hired one of them because I wanted to experience it. And I was like, hey, you're offering to write proposals for me for a certain amount of money. This is amazing. Let's do it. I had to dispute the charge with my credit card. Now, does that mean all of them are like that? Of course not. Every company is different. Are they legit? My response is ask for references. Ask for references. Pro dumpster, like at 24 years of age, I'm like 28 and a half. I'm forever 28. So, that's what I suggest. Now, when it comes to religious opportunities, at this particular time of the fiscal year, you're not going to find a ton of religious opportunities because, in general, it's the beginning of the fiscal year. So they're not buying as much. Maybe they're waiting for funding. That's why it's even more important to go after the ones that are there, because only a handful of people will respond to the sources sought notice. Only a handful of people will try to find a priest. There's one right now where they're seeking a priest. I am very well aware that there is shortage, but you can contact an archdiocese. This has a very quick turnaround, but let's say the date was different. I'm sure if you contacted a particular archdiocese, they may be able to help you. Here, I'll give you the address. Just one second. With these type of opportunities, you don't always need to have the money up front, because the person provides the service and then you can pay them that later that month. So let's say somebody starts working for you 13 October. You can pay them the 5th of November, as long as they know what the payment schedule is. It's just like you in a job. When you get hired, don't you typically ask, when do I get paid? And then they say, oh, here at XYZ, we pay. That's how it works. It's your company. You don't have to pay them every week or every 2 weeks. It's your company. You just got to make sure you pay them. That is problematic. There are tons of companies out there that don't pay their people. I remember I had my friend worked for a well-known company. She said they would line up and hope that they got their checks, and then they hope that the checks would clear. Please don't do anything like that. That's ridiculous. Freddie Rivas, I feel the same way. Sometimes they can do what's called novation, sometimes they can't. So a novation means taking the contract and handing it over to somebody else. Everyone here, I'm here in Melbourne, Florida, and I'm on Eastern time. I had to do a double take. I'm like, oh, it's late. It's 9:45. I'm used to being on Central time in Tulum, Mexico. I'm going to open it up to questions because I have to still do some cardio today. My big show is November 16th. Because of everyone here, we have 100,000 subscribers. We have our silver play button. Thank you so much, Timmy. I have a silver play button here at the headquarters in Melbourne, one in Tulum, one in Miami, and one in Michigan. If you haven't checked out the book, winnerswaybook.com. Also at Proposal Master Academy, I have one-on-one coaching. If you're interested in any of the offerings, just let me know. Proposal.wins.com for $447 or the one-on-one coaching. What I also want to share with each and every one of you, there are ample opportunities. So we're going to go through this together. I just want to quickly show you because I get the sense some of you, not too many of you here, maybe one may be a little discouraged. And the thing is with government contracting is you want to make sure there are opportunities that you can actually win. That's what's important. So I will go to set aside small business. Notice type. Let's just do solicitation. I didn't even put a NAICS code in here. Let's do in next month. So that's 238. I know for a fact you can win one of 238. If you agree, type fact. Fact. Okay, Rihanna, why are you getting discouraged? What's up? What's going on? Everglades Reentry Center. Derek, I might be able to do that. So I got a man now, y'all. So I want to spend more time with him and all these things. Like he's my boyfriend. So I don't know how long I will be in Miami, Derek. It may have to be in January. Are you there in January? JJ, it doesn't take a few months. Thank you all for participating by typing in the word fact. And keep hitting the hearts, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. This is just one milestone. Our goal is 1 million subscribers, okay? So okay, that's okay, Rihanna, just underbid them. Yes, they have quotes for, what's up, Leslie? They have quotes for speech pathology and language. Outreach events, it varies. What's your goal? What's your goal for attending an outreach event? So you can see right now, 238 opportunities. All I did was put next month, solicitation, total small business. This is near here because I'm in Melbourne, Florida. I mean, it's due in 2 days. Port Canaveral. This has got to be easy, y'all. You just got to find a hotel. What else do we have? Oh, this is this one. I know a lot of the medical supplies, they require that you're connected to a dentist. This is a good one. I mean, it's short fuse, but catering, 5 to 10% profit. get a price quote, include pictures. You can win that. And then grease trap services. Go online, look for grease trap services, get 3 price quotes. All the time that we spend scrolling on social media, why not scroll for dollars? That's another. Lodging. Recarpet. This is a good one, y'all. You can find somebody to do some recarpeting. This is a really good one. I'm going to put that here. Hold on. I see some congratulations. Run, you guys. Let's see. Hold on. Somebody won. Hold on. NZ won his first contract. I'm so proud of you, Zaire. What did you win it for? Tell us. Let me take a photo. Oops, wrong way. Oh, y'all, I'm over here getting ready for this contest, and I had these mixed nuts. They were terrible. What do they put in the food here in the States? It was ridiculous. I have like a headache. I feel so terrible. I've eaten mixed nuts like a few times in Mexico. I try not to eat them because it was a thing. I was a little stressed. You know, I have 11 years of sobriety, and I went to an AA meeting tonight, and it really got me. But that's good. And the reason I shared this with you all is because this ain't just about government contracts. You can win all the government contracts in the world, but if you're not dealing with things in your life, if you're not connected to spirit, God, or some higher power, if you're not love and light, then, and I know because I was there. So I appreciate your love tonight. Because like I said, y'all, I've been going through a lot. So Zaire, congratulations. I'm really proud of you. Roof replacement. Oh my God, let me take another picture. How'd you find the roofer? And email me. I want to interview you. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all. I feel, I hate that. And I share because I'm keeping it real. I'm not here to BS you. Oh, government contracting. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to get a contract like that. Yeah, government contracting is easy. But then there's all the other part of life. So proud of you. Send me an email, Zaire, so I can interview you. Welding. Good. AZ, what do you mean welding? You wanted to look at the welding one? Okay, good. Rihanna, or I think yours pronounced Rihanna. Underbid them and then get a whole nother contractor to do the work. We're not here to play games. Okay, and then Derek, you know to email me. Good. I'll probably come January, February, something like that. Let me go back to the attending outreach. Somebody wanted to know about outreach. What are your goals for the outreach event? That's what you have to ask yourself. What is your goal for the outreach event? If your goal is, hey, I just want to experience it, cool. Oh, thank you, Wesley. My sobriety date is July 28th. I have 11 years. Thank you, Timmy. So, I would suggest just have a goal. Maybe it's to meet and get contact information for 5 companies. It's to learn. It's to get a relationship with a big company. I met a Fortune 500 company because of a virtual event I went to. And they ran, I think we ended up doing like $8 million worth of business with them. Okay, good, Rihanna. Take those notes, or, and when you get a chance, you can get coaching if it works for you or not work for you. What's most important for everybody here is that you don't give up on yourself. I've done that. You don't feed into, oh, you need experience. Oh, I got to have a website. Oh, I got to have a bunch of money. Oh, I can't do this. What's up, Tanya? Okay, Demetrius. So then your goal is to find primes. What kind of prime? What are you offering? I do text. You can check out Proposal Master Academy for $447. I also have one-on-one, and you got to message me. Well, yeah, I mean, we can do an interview, Derek. I don't, that'd be, what's up, Steve? Oh, Steven's my brother, y'all. Hold on a second. Steven, I love you so much. I almost sent you Joey's engagement photos. Did you see them? I'm so glad that you're on. So shout out to Steven Houston. That's my brother, my twin. We're Geminis. I'm gonna see you in a few weeks. I was going through some stuff, Steven. I'm doing much better. Who said Kelly Blue Book? What you talking about? Did you get sober on July 4th, Wesley? Who said Kelly's Blue Book? Did I say Kelly's Blue Book? Oh, I see what you're saying. Blue Book. Google, Angie's List. There's a place called Subnet. I think there's a fee. I don't really know. Okay, good, Rihanna. Make sure you're getting all the help from me that you're supposed to get. Like if you have my cell phone number. Why is this button all weird? I'm like, what happened to my pop socket? I think my pop socket is. My pop socket is not doing too well. Okay. Anything else? Because I don't know what is happening over here. Mental note, no more mixed nuts in America. Whatever I ate, I feel terrible. Joe, you're awesome. Dang, I feel disgusting. But you're not here to listen to me talk about not eating mixed nuts from a drugstore. You're here to learn more about contracts. Text, I would say, with the exception of, I don't know. I want to say pretty much everyone I've interviewed on my channel, they bought a book, they bought a course, they bought coaching, they watched the channel. There's maybe one person who had ulterior motives for being on, or there's a couple people who I interviewed where like they already had things up and running. But most of the people I interviewed, they came across my content, paid or unpaid, and that's how they won. So Wesley, one-on-one is usually $3K, and then I have a discount that I can offer depending. Joe, there's not that many loads. It's a lot of moving. I'm getting tired. I feel hold on. I saw we could contract out the work if it's a non-set aside. You can contract out the work if it is a set aside. Thank you. Yeah, no, this is weird. It was the weirdest thing. Ugh. Okay. So here's how I want to close today. Number 1, you can't give up on yourself, because I'm not. Number 2, the easiest work to win is religious opportunities on sam.gov. Opportunities where you need to buy in. Maybe it's 100,000, 200, 300, 400,000. You don't always have to do 50% of the work, Joe. Depends on the opportunity. Next thing is Bid on the weird things, the unusual things. It's all right, Alan. It's good. It's saved. Bid on those because most people are focused on, hey, whatever it is, HVAC or lawn maintenance or maintenance or facility management or snow removal. Thank you, Lynette. Y'all are so sweet. So you don't want to do that. You want to bid on things that most people are not going to bid on. Is there anything that I would say is saturated? Of course not. Nothing's saturated. That's just a mindset thing. That's what people say to who don't want to admit that their pricing is too high, that they don't bid on enough opportunities. You got to bid on more than one a month. With Derek, the key to it, anytime they may mention the work share, the key is you managing it. The only exception is if it's an SDVOSB. That's the only exception. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. I live on. What do you mean you try to get a hold of FEMA? Did you call a small business rep? Juliet, I appreciate you. So let me see. Who is this texting me? Why can't you register for FEMA? winnerswaybook.com. I'm going to start messaging people in the comments that the live a couple weeks ago who asked to get a free signed copy because we hit our goal, our first goal. And I'll start messaging you and share what you have to do so I can give you a signed copy. The books have been signed. They're all in Miami Beach. And my good friend is going to send them out. So y'all will get them. Thank you, Alan. Okay, well, just, put in there if you want a book, just put in there you want a book. Closed mouth doesn't get fed. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta figure it out. What do you mean FEMA loans? Okay, I don't know about a loan, but I'll check your comment. So once the video's been posted, post underneath this video, okay? Because I know we have the live chat, but post on the regular chat too. And I'm going to select people. I love and adore you. Thank you. What, Mama Bear, you're here. Shout out to Roger Wakefield for coming in earlier. Follow him. He has amazing plumbing content. Shout out to my brother Steven for being here. Shout out to each and every one of y'all for being here. Shout out to my mans. I feel like Lotto. Okay, I'm having way too much fun over here. Okay, well, that's right. Put it in there. Put it in there. Put it in here because you get a signed copy and put it after everything posts. So I love and adore you. I got to go to my hotel room so I can get ready to fly back to Mexico tomorrow. Stephen, I love you so much. I love you so much. Oh my goodness, I'm so silly over here in the MLB. In the MLB. I don't think there's anything else, y'all. Just get ready. Just get ready. So many good opportunities. I love and adore you. Take care. Everything is possible.